Here we go with fight number 3. Please welcome in from Maelstrom, Scott Hillman.
So fight of the night number 3, and Scott Hillman making his way to the ring. Usually boxes up at super middleweight. Been stopped twice this year. Beaten by Jamie Hughes, who was supposed to box tonight but was injured last week.
And please welcome his opponent from Unbeaten Konrad Stempkowski.
Austrian, last time out here over Kevin McCauley, moved to 5-0 since his debut in June last year. A little wake-up call against Kevin McCauley. Took a left uppercut and then overhand right to put him down. He almost bounced against the bottom ropes and learned a valuable lesson there. Just got a little bit comfy in the early stages. Over relaxation gave McCauley an opening or two. Stempowski came through that one, and he's back better and stronger for it.
Looks like Konrad's brought a big
his
crowd
return
with
for your
him.
call this evening.
This is the middleweight contest of 6 of 3 rounds. Introducing the ring corner, wearing the black shorts with welterweight trim. Weighing today at 11 stone and 12 pounds. It is 22nd professional contest for Maelstrom, Scott Hillman. And his opponent has the ring in the blue corner, wearing the blue shorts with the yellow trim. Weighing today at 11 stone, 4 pounds and 3/4 ounce. With professional record of 5 victories from 5 professional contests for Unbeaten Konrad Stempkowski. Your timekeeper, Joe Smith from Harrow, with your referee, Andy from Stempowski. This is the middleweight contest of 6 3-minute rounds.
So Konrad Stempkowski. Konrad Stempkowski in the blue corner, Scott Hillman in the red, and the man sitting next to me at the commentary desk ringside at this time is Senior Byfield. Good to see you.
Hi there, nice to see you too.
And I know you've been in sparring with Konrad as well. What have you made of him in the last few weeks?
Yeah, he's been on fire in the gym, to be fair. We've had a lot of good rounds in training for my fight as well. So should see a good performance, really. Very fit and strong.
As I say, he was put down in his last contest against Kevin McCauley. Just a bit of a wake-up call for him to keep concentrating, keep switched on throughout the contest, and I think he's probably learned a few lessons from that.
Yeah,
he's been in with Tony Milch as well.
Yeah.
Of course, boxing a little bit later on. So it's some good quality sparring.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. He's had the best sparring he could have had. He's got some weaknesses, but he's been working on them every day in the gym, so hopefully we don't see a reoccurrence of that.
Scott Hillman usually boxes up at super middleweight, and as we say, he's been stopped twice this year. Beaten by Jamie Hughes, who was supposed to box tonight but has since got injured about 7 or 8 days ago, which he's not happy about at all. So we know that Hillman's there for the taking. Hillman with his back to the ropes. Negative start. Stempowski just works away to head and then body, just trying to open up those gaps.
Yeah, he's couching up really tight there when he's up against the rope. Scott is. I'd like to see Konrad double up the left hook. Scott started to get into the fight now. He started throwing back a lot more. This is good. Come on, double up
Right
left
hand
hook there.
landed on the inside there. Hillman just already starting to feel the pace a little bit.
Yeah, he's definitely come to fight. He has. Scott has.
And Hillman slightly unorthodox defensively. It's kind of halfway between a cross guard and a Philly shell at times. Sort of change his stance.
Ooh, that took his leg, that shot.
Couple of shots landed on the belt for Stempowski. Good start from him.
Yeah, most definitely. That was a very busy round, very active. And let's see if we can keep up that work rate.
So into round two, 6 3-minute rounds, remember?
Yeah.
Hillman just coming out with a little bit more imperative than he was in the first round.
Yeah, I think he's
already back on the front foot again.
Yeah, I think he's realising he needs to fight if he's going to try and stay in this fight.
If you had to describe Stempowski as a fighter, what kind of scenarios does he prefer? Does he prefer somebody that comes to fight, or?
Yeah, he'll prefer someone coming forward. He likes to use his fitness. He's a very fit lad, so he'll punch like this all night. And as soon as his opponent starts weakening, that's when he'll step it up. He's definitely getting to him now.
Just clubbing away to the body. Stempowski responds with a short uppercut on the inside. Now walking his man down again. Hillman just with his back to the ropes, looking a little bit uncomfortable as the right hand sneaks through the guard.
Oh, he's got him going, hasn't he? No. He's still got some fight in him.
Nice counter right hand landed too.
You see the left hook he just landed there. If he doubles that up, the second one goes straight through the guard.
Stempowski will know that Hillman's been stopped twice this year and will perhaps fancy that if he puts a bit of pressure on him, he'll be able to get him out of there within the distance. He's got 6 rounds to do so as well.
Yeah.
Going into round 2 here of 6.
Okay, is it 6 rounder, yeah? Oh, okay, this is real good work then, considering that.
And already just signs that Hillman is starting to wilt under the pressure.
Yeah.
Nice left hook right hand from Stempowski there, just starting to work away on the inside and unpick that guard of Hillman, who's just tightening up more and more as he sees the end of round number 2.
Corners, 10-7. Seconds out, round 3.
Well, in the interim between 2 and 3 there, Sydney has just left the commentary desk, popped over and given a bit of advice to Konrad. What did you say to him?
Yeah, I said to him that he needs to double up his shot, especially the left hook. As you see, come out, that was the first thing he done. He threw three left hooks, one after another. Yeah, just doubled up the body shots as well. That was nice.
It's a variety of defences that are used. The cross guard, the Philly shell, the traditional orthodox guard from Hillman. Stempowski just trying to pull the guard away there, create some space for himself. Counter with the uppercut there, short right on the inside.
That was a nice body shot.
Not everything's getting through clean, but it's volume.
Yeah, it's
digging away, making Hillman work and think the whole time, isn't he?
Yeah, not giving them a chance to rest or even think half the time. Heffron's still in there. Heffron is still in there.
Stempowski just hunting him down in the corner, opens up with a couple of shots. Hillman again, trying to bob and weave. A little bit of blood from the mouth of Hillman now, so a couple of those right hands have got through.
Yeah.
It's plain to see from eye that Stempowski's been working hard. Conditioning looks absolutely perfect. He's in terrific shape, and well, he's able to maintain this work rate. And has full faith in his ability to do so. And Hillman tries to come back with a patter of shots to the body. Stempowski just ate them up and comes straight back at him. So there's a grin to us down at the commentary desk from Hillman.
Yeah, he's showing us that he's still got some more fight in him. He definitely hasn't given up yet.
Jab, left hook, right hand, good combination from Stempowski. The best shots that he's put together in the contest so far.
This volume of pressure is very hard to live with in that ring. It just makes you want to be anywhere else but in there. Oh, Heffron finishing the round quite strong there. I think that was a message to Konrad. I think that was a message to Konrad in the corner over there. This is a good chance to see how Konrad's fitness is. It's the first time he's boxed, well, going to be the first time he boxes over 4 rounds if he doesn't get rid of his opponent in this round.
And he's set quite a high work rate as well. He decided to go throw a fairly high volume of punches from the off.
Yeah.
And well, Hillman's looking tired, no doubt about it. He's been on the end of a fair few shots in this first 3 or so rounds. And as you say, it's just whether Konrad Stempowski can maintain that output from here on in.
He's not breathing very heavy either, is he, Konrad? Probably would be good to see this round if we just took the pace down a little bit and focused a bit more on the body.
Nice footwork there from Stempowski to just get himself off the ropes, change the angle up and turn defence into attack pretty seamlessly as well.
Beautiful switch it was.
Just a grin between the two of them. A bit of mutual respect as well, which is nice to see. But Stempowski just a level above at this stage. But as he well knows, in that contest against McCauley, he was in a similar position, just switched off mentally, and that was when he was caught. So he doesn't want to fall into the same trap of becoming over-relaxed and giving Hillman an opportunity that he might not otherwise have.
Ooh, that was a good shot. The Heffron landed on Konrad. Just took it.
Then the left hook, just unpicking the guard of Hillman.
Yeah, I would like to see
his work is smothered. Stempowski again using that footwork and spin his opponents off the ropes.
I'd like to see Konrad hold his right hand up a little bit more. He's got it a little bit low, and that's how he was able to get caught with the left hook that Heffron threw a few seconds ago.
Second win from Hillman momentarily. Sprung back into life, opened up with a couple of combinations, but Stempowski just rode him out, blocked and smothered. It's a grin from Stempowski when he was caught there. It's very comfortable, just momentarily throwing from the southpaw stance, feet are quite square, opens up nicely, goes to body and then head. Hillman comes back at him, but those are blocked, and Stempowski, who's having the most success on these inside exchanges. Almost a bit of switch hitting there, just throwing that right hand as a jab as he walked forwards.
Yeah, you got that off of me, you did, Konrad.
Got to learn from the best. There we go, end of the round. I think fair to say that Stempowski's in full control.
Yeah, definitely is. That's a better work rate from Konrad there.
Hillman was under the cosh for large parts of the last round, just trying to give himself a bit of a chance to get back into this one and start fast while he's got a little bit of gas in the tank. But get the impression there's not going to be too long before that starts to fade, and Stempowski can just reassert himself as he has done in the first few rounds.
I went over to Konrad's corner again. I just wanted to give him a little heads up. I noticed in previous round, he was smiling and getting into a happy time with his opponent, both of them. So I just went over there and I just said to Konrad, look, this is serious, man. Like, come on, get your head switched on. We're not in here to play games. We're in here to get the job done. So he's come out this round and he does look like he's not on having fun. So that's good to see. He's got that fight back. I think he was just falling into the I'm winning the fight, I'm beating you up, and gaining respect for him.
And that was the thing that he said he didn't want to do from the last fight, is just get overly relaxed and into that rhythm, just try and keep that hunger. And it's, as you say, an important mental side of the game, not to fall into the rhythm of your opponent, set your own rhythm, set your own pace.
Yeah, exactly that. He does look a lot more determined now. If you look at his face when he's throwing his shots, it's that little bit of softness is gone now. So yeah, that's good. Hopefully he should get the job done now.
You've beaten that out of him in between rounds. Clubbing right hand from Hillman. Stempkowski just steps past him, throws the left hook. Just picking his shots well. Changing the angles up with the feet too.
Tell you what, he's moving very light on his feet, Konrad is. Looks like Heffron's going for the body a lot. He's really trying to land those body shots, Heffron is. I think he's trying to slow Konrad down.
Trickles up the left hooks, 2 to the body, 1 to the head.
Very flush. Heffron goes, he just land right hook just then on the ropes.
Just get the impression that the one-shot single power is not troubling Hillman, but it's a cumulative volume that's starting to just take its toll on the man in the red corner.
Heffron's very strong. He's definitely very tough. He's a tough opponent. A lot of fighters by now would have been out or just thrown the towel in, but he looks like he's coming out for the next round as well. So fair play to him. Credit where it's due.
Corners, 10 seconds. Seconds out, 6 and final round.
Has done well to survive to this point, shown toughness and durability, but Stempkowski still working hard.
Ooh. A little slip there. Tell you what, this is great fitness from Konrad. When he moves up the ladder to 10-round fights, he's going to definitely be a problem.
Certainly, if nothing else, a good test of his conditioning.
Yeah.
Just a tough opponent, just to make sure that he can throw this kind of output and know he can sustain it for a solid 6 rounds, and he has done so far. As he just stands square, starts to throw, puts some pressure on Hillman. Head starting to rock back when those jabs land. Fatigue from the man in blue. Just a little bit of the fizz has gone out of the shots of Stempkowski though.
Yeah.
Not as powerful as he was early on.
If you notice, he's on his toes a lot more, so he's not planting his feet as much as he was earlier. I think he's trying to find the angles to land the shots. That was a nice body shot there.
He's used those left hooks well the last 2 or 3 rounds. Right hands on the rope, starting to get through. Hillman's holding strong. Having to grab on, in fact, as a 1-2 now gets through. And comes back, clubbing overhand right.
Yeah, very nice shot that was. Konrad becoming a little bit complacent. Needs to keep those hands up. Heffron just using his weight to hold Konrad still on the ropes, so he can't move. Experienced tactic that is. If Konrad could just make a little bit of room when Heffron tries closing the space. Just to step back enough, just so he can land a nice shot. Like here.
Well, he's peppered him for the last 6 rounds with some decent shots at mid to long range, and well, Konrad Stempkowski can be proud of that performance. He's gone in and got the job done against a durable, tough and at times awkward opponent.
Yeah, his opponent, Heffron, he definitely knew what he was doing. When he could get a second's rest, he made sure he did. He used his brain in there. He's very strong, so I think he knew that the combination of punches wasn't going to get rid of him. So, yeah, like, fair play to Heffron. He got in there, he done his job, and yeah, he got the loss, but you can learn a lot from a fight like that, especially Konrad.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of middleweight action, referee Emery scores the contest 60 points to 55 points to your winner and still undefeated, Konrad Stempkowski. An appreciation please for Scott Hillman.
Konrad, your first 6-rounder, how did you feel that went?
Yeah, good. I think the fitness was definitely there. Obviously, there was more distance, so I tried to slow it down and take my time and set up shots. But old habits die hard, and it just kept switching back to the work rate. In the corner, Craig kept reminding me, slow it down. But
You did step off him a couple of times, have a little look. You couldn't miss with that left hook to the head, could you?
yeah, no, I kept doubling it in, tripling it in, and it was just landing every time. It's a good shot.
You said you wanted to show a bit more boxing this time. Did you feel you did that?
I think obviously I haven't turned into Mayweather overnight, but it's coming. I think everyone's seen that I'm learning, I'm getting better all the time.
Yeah, you showed better, a lot better selection and movement, especially in close. Your head movement was exceptional. Have you been picking tips up off of your sparring partner, a senior?
Yeah. I don't know if you noticed, but I tried that double uppercut and then the body shot a couple of times, and it landed as well, but unluckily it didn't drop him, but there we go.
I noticed you even look at a senior after doing it.
yeah. So, do you recognise that shot?
So you're going to watch the title fight later on.
Yeah, definitely.
You got a keen eye on who wins. It's maybe next year for you.
Yeah, definitely up for that. Obviously, good luck to Tony Milch. We sparred with him a little while ago, so yeah, all the best to both the lads, really.
Konrad, well done. That was a very good,
thank you very much.
Special performance in your first 6 rounds.
I'd like to thank, obviously, my family and friends and everyone that came out to support me. Again, I always say it couldn't happen without them, so thank you very much, everyone.
Take care. Well done.